Your latest news update from Western Mass News.
Good Thursday afternoon, everyone. I'm Chris Pisano with a look at your headlines. Springfield police responded to an assault at John F. Kennedy Middle School this morning. One female juvenile was placed under arrest after police arrived on the scene, and one male juvenile was transported to Bay State for possible evaluation of injuries. Details on the incident are limited, but be sure to stick with Western Mass News for the very latest. A team of counselors stationed inside the Holyoke Mall today, helping shoppers work through potential trauma stemming from the shooting this past weekend. The counseling session's free and available for anyone who may still be struggling following the deadly incident. The team says they'll be back again next Tuesday from 9 a.m. until 1. And the Federal Reserve once again raising its key interest rate, this time by a quarter point, a move it hopes will ease inflation by making borrowing more expensive. It comes just a week after a government report showed inflation slowed down in December. The rate was still more than triple, though, the Fed's target number of 2%. If you're carrying a balance on your credit card, it will now cost you even more.
I'm meteorologist Jana Brown with a check of your forecast. That Arctic cold front we've been talking about all week is finally going to approach the area just past midnight tonight. As it comes through, there's a chance for a few spotty snow showers, even a few snow squalls in the Berkshires. Most of us will stay dry and continue staying dry, though, throughout Friday and Saturday. But it is going to feel much colder than it looks. High pressure building in with the coldest air mass of the season. Plus, we'll have some gusty wind, especially Friday, coming down out of the north and west. That's going to pull those wind chills down to dangerous levels. We have wind chill warnings up for all of Western Mass, as wind chills could potentially get as low as 30 to 40 below zero Friday night into Saturday morning. Your overnight planner showing a bit of cloud cover increasing overnight. You can see the wind chill at 20 degrees at midnight, but then it drops to about 5 degrees at 4 a.m. and wind chills are below zero not long after the sun comes up. The worst of the wind chill will be felt Friday night. Again, wind chills bottoming out 30 to 40 below in some spots. We'll have mostly clear skies. Lighter wind on Saturday, but still breezy. Wind chills easing up a little bit into the afternoon, finally returning to near zero. Plenty of sunshine, and we'll have improving temperatures on Sunday.
Stay with Western Mass News on air, online, and on our app throughout the day for breaking news, weather, and exclusive content.